Okay, everybody. Started a new project this week. Doing speakers. Now, the ones that I've got, they're all the Yamahas. They're not that great. They are good. You get quite a bit of volume out of them. Really nice and bassy. But they haven't got the power that I want anymore. And so I decided to build my own boxes, buy my own speakers, and put some together myself. Hopefully, I'm going to do a 5.1 or even better, a 7.1 system. Going to build the amp myself. Going to do a video on that soon. But for now, I've started with rears because I want to replace the speakers that I'm using at the moment. It's going to take me about 6 months to do the entire thing. So on the rears, I decided to put an L port in the back. I got a bit more bass out of them. Sealed every single joint inside and in between the wood. Does a really nice job. Got the wood cut at B&Q with a cutting service. I would suggest using it, but that's the excess from the board that I got. That's about a quarter of it. You know, big massive board. It's 18mm MDF. I did want 3/4 inch, 20mm, but they don't do it. They only do 25mm. But that was really too thick. But they've turned out fantastic, perfectly square, perfectly smooth. Took me about 2 hours to put them together. That's the vent where the L port exits. I would say if you're going to do these, spend a long time designing and learning if you don't know about speakers. That myself, I spent about 4 to 6 months designing these. Used the 3D CADing software, so I know exactly what they're going to look like. I might show you and do another video on the designs. But that's the main box. And this is the front. Again, put my measurements on for where the screws have to be. Now to get your hole right for your speaker, you always want to leave a little bit at the bottom. You don't want to do it right at the bottom, like say at this line, unless you're using smaller speakers. These are going to be an 8-inch Kevlar sub driver, not a proper subwoofer, like your low bass drivers. Kevlar cone, 500 watt. I'm going to do 2 tweeters. I don't know whether to use a normal tweet, what you have in everyday speakers, like these. That one at the top. Or, as I've heard, you can get ribbon tweeters. I don't know which ones to use, but I'm going to have the tweeters on a high pass crossover, so then I only get the high tones out of the tweeters. I'm going to use low pass on the main driver crossover, so you just get the low tones out the main driver, so you get the speakers working perfectly. I haven't got the speakers yet. Test fitting these with my powered sub. Really nice. Got this given by a friend. Wowie. But the sub that's in it, the actual driver, is the same size I'm going to be using. So the entire set, there's going to be 2 of these rears. On my next video, I'm going to do a video on a step-by-step construction for anybody who needs to learn about these, because like I said, there's no videos really out there on home speakers, so I'm going to do one for all of you, so then you can see how it's done. I'm going to have 2 tower speakers, probably about yay high. Well, about that high, off the floor. It's going to have two of the same 8-inch drivers. It's going to have a 4-inch mid-range, and then again either a 1-inch normal tweeter or a ribbon tweeter. Same with the crossovers. Low pass just on the bottom main 8-inch. I'm going to have the next one up just normal, straight direct wired. I'm not too sure if I'm right on that. If anybody knows about home speakers, then give me a shout on my channel, whether I'm right or not, whether it's just have one main driver on the low pass and one straight through. The tweeters are going to be on a high pass crossover, and the mid range I'm going to put a capacitor on it so it's not getting all the voltage. So hopefully I'm right about that. If anybody can give me advice, it would be great. But that's what I've come up with so far. If anybody's got any questions, send me a message and I'll see if I can help you out. Like I said, I'm going to do another video on a step-by-step construction on these. On the next cabinets that I do will be the towers. And then I'm going to do the T-line. My centre, I'm probably going to build that into a cabinet because the amp that I'll be using, I'm building it myself. It's going to be two 10,000 watt car amps with a custom power supply. Going to do a video on that because I've seen quite a lot of people doing it with PC power supplies, stripping the wires down, and that's not the right way to do it. I can show you a basic unit on my next video that I'm going to do after on how to convert a PC power supply into a lab power supply. So then you get your voltages right on it and your amperages right. It's really simple to do. And I'm going to do another video on the CAD software that I've used. Okay, thanks. See you now.